today, well, no, I should say this week is all about routine. Last week we were out of town, and that was really great, and honestly I still got a vlog out every day and finished the outline, which is great, and to be totally honest, I wasn't sure if it was going to happen. So I'm glad that that happened. But this week, now that I'm back home and working, that's sometimes even harder to do than when I'm on vacation, because at least when I'm on vacation, it's like, oh, I'm just editing a YouTube video. It's just like something fun. When I'm working, I need to also be making money. And making a living. So that's important. Also, one sec, I gotta get a battery for that. Okay, we should be good now. So, routine. I'm back in Nashville this week, back doing something that is even more kind of, I don't know that it's more time intensive, but it's definitely more like mentally intensive. Mentally draining, probably is a better way to say that. Writing an actual script is just more tiring than writing an outline is, because, at least so far for me, because it's a little bit more personal. Like, you're putting a little bit more onto the page versus writing an outline is like, and then this happens, and then this happens, and then that happens. And it's a little bit more just structural and like kind of executional. Obviously there's creativity involved, but this is like, how would that actually sound? How would this conversation go? How would these things, like, you have to just put in a little bit more work when you're writing than when you're outlining. And thankfully, so far, like, I wrote, I think 5 pages today, wrote 7 over the past 2 days before that, so it's moving along pretty well. But I don't want to get to the point where it's 10 p.m. and I haven't written anything yet, which is sometimes what happens with the vlog. So this week is all about routine. It's about setting up specific things every day that get done, that keep me mentally prepped for the day and what I'm doing this week, but also just like builds in time for all the things I want to do. There's a few things that I really want to be doing every day, and that is spending time with my family, writing a couple pages a day for the movie, making the vlog, and journaling. Those are like my 4 things for me that I want to be doing, and then working is a necessity. It's not something that I always necessarily want to be doing, but it is something I have to be doing. Thankfully, there's like some wiggle room there because I'm a freelancer, but at the same time, like, if I'm not working, I'm not getting paid. So earning a living is just something that I have to do. And until this starts paying the bills, or movies start paying the bills, I have to work. So yeah, that's this week. Oh, and the other thing that I also am trying to do every day is take some time to be learning, building more knowledge, more understanding of directing and writing and creating as a filmmaker. So, but I'm not putting a ton of emphasis on that. I do like 1 class a day, which is like 15 minutes. And if I don't have time for that, that's the first thing that gets kind of knocked, because I'd rather be learning through experience than learning through classroom. So I'd rather be writing than listening to a lovely British man talk to me. That's it. That's this week. I want to get through a couple more pages before I start really talking about the script, but it is really fun. Writing is now like feeling way more tangible, and I'm seeing the movie more and more, whereas before I was like seeing little snippets, and now it's like, oh, I'm seeing this whole scene and I'm like feeling them, experiencing them. So that's been really good. It's really easy to write too much, which is not a bad problem at this stage, but it's easy to like let your brain just like go off and do its own thing. So trying to like rein it in has been kind of a battle, and that outline is really helping, which is great. But also being aware of, you know, what arcs do I need to be building for these characters and like adding to versus like what's the easy thing to write. And sometimes they're the same and a lot of the time they're different. It's going well though, and I'm excited about it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Honestly, start asking questions about the story. I'd love to like tell a little bit more, and I'd love people's insight into what they want to see on the vlogs, because I'm doing this every day. So until then, I'll catch you later. Peace.